Good morning. So it is Monday morning, which when you watch it's going to be Tuesday. So I figured, why not talk about something that I've been thinking about since last week. There was a comment made on one of my videos about I'm not living the hustle life, that I am actually living the dream, which I agree with. I'm not mad about the comment, but it made me think about this question: what is exactly hustle and what does it mean? Good morning. Glad you came. No exciting B-roll of me pouring coffee today. A little secret for you is I drink coffee milk. So speaking of hustle, I forgot to, me and my wife forgot to get milk yesterday, so no milk for the cereal. So that means, why not just take them to McDonald's? This is a real morning for us. My wife is working at the hospital today, so it's me. So part of the hustle life for me means maximizing every moment that I have. It means not always having the perfect light to film a video. It means just getting stuff done. And I have about 10 to 15 minutes before I need to leave to go to drop my kids off at school. And so how do I get stuff done with a full-time job at church, a media business, filming weddings, all this kind of stuff? It's by maximizing every moment. And so I got 15 minutes, and so I'm going to work on this commercial project that we filmed last week for that dealership that you saw on the video. And so I'm gonna get to work for 15 minutes. I'm gonna edit some, I'm gonna cut, and then pack up and head out and bring the kids to school. So my definition of hustle is maximizing every moment in your day. And so I wonder how much time we waste by just listening to the radio, getting on social media, whatever it may be, whatever your vice is, that could be something that you waste time. And that is not maximizing the moment. More about that to come. On my way to the office, got meetings this morning, got 3 meetings this morning before we do anything else. There she is, pulling back into the church building. It's a very mundane looking Monday. All right, another week in the office. Turn this on. If you hear that sound, my light makes noise. I believe hustle is simply really good work ethic. What are you doing to maximize the time? Are we being lazy? And I know in our culture of Netflix and chill, that can be really easy just to chill and not get anything done. And 2 things about this. I subscribe to something I heard a long time ago from a church in Oklahoma, and they had a message that they called the 6-day principle. How God never intended for us to only work 5 days a week, that He intended us to work 6 days a week and on the 7th day rest. And I believe that's why I have a side business. I believe that's why I started it is because of the 6-day principle. So I have a job that I work at, and then I have a 6-day job, which would be my film business. And then because of the success in the business, it's taken over more than just 1 day a week. And so that's number 1. Number 2, work ethic. I have to give credit to my dad. My dad is one of the hardest working men that I know. And not to get emotional, but my dad, growing up, I used to have those relationships with him where I'm like, I don't want to wake up early. I don't want to wake up at 5:30 in the morning to go bale hay. As you can tell, I'm a country boy. I don't want to go feed my horse at 6 a.m. I didn't want to do that. But I'm glad I had a dad who pushed me. I had a dad who expected the best out of me, and he pushed me really hard. That sounded like he abused me. He didn't abuse me. I had a really good dad. And because of that, he set me up for success in my life to be able to hustle a lot. So one of the biggest compliments that I get in my life from my bosses, from people around me, is how hard I work
And as a younger kid, I think I took for granted all the things that my dad taught me. My dad retired 3 years ago, but I'm gonna say this, he never retired. He actually was in some movies. He does the cowboy mounted shooting, and so he was at the World Championship or something like that in Amarillo. A talent scout saw him and wanted him to be in some movies because he could ride and shoot at the same time. And so he was in like the Roots remake, he was in Magnificent Seven, if you ever saw that remake. But anyway, and because of that, my dad actually got my kids in a movie. I don't know how much of this I can tell, but if you search Devil's Hitching Post on IMDb, you'll see my dad's picture. Yes, he looks like he's from the Civil War era. And then you'll see my kids' names in there because they were stars in this movie. It's not out yet. I'll let you know when it comes out. But so my dad retired, but yet he never retired. He works harder now than he ever did, and he put that in me. I don't have trouble with work ethic because of what my dad taught me. And so maximize the moments, hustle in everything that you do. And to me, that is living the hustle life. You know, one of the other things, I gotta walk next door and get some stuff about the hustle life, is Gary Vee said this on one of his YouTube videos. One of the tips on there was saying how hustle is not sleeping at all. Sleep is important. And I thought that used to be my definition of hustle. At some times in my life, I used to only get 4 hours of sleep at night or 3 hours of sleep because I wasn't maximizing my time. So when I say maximize the time, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about every moment that you're awake, are you being accountable for those moments that you're awake? Because there are times, I mean, if you watch this vlog at all, you know that I'm all about family and I'm all about doing the most important things first. But at the same time, you have to maximize the moment. And that way you get all your hours of sleep, but what are you doing during the day? He said this, he's more concerned with what you do while you're awake than how many hours you actually sleep. So a little scene change. It's already been a whole day at work, and talk about hustling. Man, Mondays are crazy. Mondays are all about meetings and more meetings. I actually reviewed about 3 hours of security footage because we had something go missing. But hey, we got a picture of that guy. Fun stuff. And but speaking of hustling, it's hard to hustle and do videos whenever your internet goes out, and that's my problem I had over the weekend. Was my Apple Airport Extreme base station, yes, that is old, from 2007, finally bit the dust. And so I went and bought a new Wi-Fi home system. You want to see what it is? Like I said, my Airport Extreme base station went out and I have to buy a new one. So I went ahead and got the Linksys Velope. I have no idea. It comes with 2 of these suckers. I'm about to plug them in, get going, because also in our house on the other side, it seems like the Apple TV and all that stuff always cut out. So I'm gonna try this. So I'm gonna get these things hooked up, get to editing, uploading, so you can actually see the video I'm producing. So that's gonna be it. See you tomorrow. On to the next one.